Alright, I am back from Japan, and to start things off, we are doing a run that has taken me months to do, and that is the Omega Shenron GT Bosses Red Zone in under 7 turns, and we are doing this fully free to play. So we're jumping in on the first phase. Like I said, it took me months only because you only get 3 tries per day, and the amount of RNG that is needed is insane. Your day could just be finished in the first phase just because of this Omega Shenron LR enemy that can lock and seal your units, which is ridiculous. And not to mention, the 7 turns with free-to-play is also very hard. Obviously, we don't have the selection of all the strongest characters. So how I'm doing this is Terrifying Conquerors. We are using Mars Jr. as the friend. He is the one that's going to cook most of the time. Our own leader is Ella Metal Cooler. He shares Big Bad Bosses with the Mars Jr. The team build is more to just support Mars Jr. to do as much damage as possible, as well as filling out the rest of the team with AGL units so that you can kill the second phase as fast as possible. I think the second phase is... it feels like more tankier than the final phase. That's how it feels. I don't know if that's actually true. I should definitely look at the stats, but that's how it feels when I'm like using this team. So this is the rotation we want here. Tech DKP as well as Mars Jr. They obviously have the really good Dragon Ball links, you know, the support as well, so you can let Mars Jr. cook. Yeah, type disadvantage post pre-super is not that great, but post-super we can tank just fine. At least one thing that's good about this first phase is that you can actually like seal and stun and lower the attack, which is very helpful. A lot of our units do have that kind of ability. Even Mars Jr. has all of that as well. So flexible in terms of, you know, using units to help you beat this phase. But as you can see here, Mars Jr. does his third super, and that should get us the kill onto the STR phase. So the AGL units that I am bringing is Super Strike Vegeta, Pilaf at 55%. I don't want to be that guy, but of course, if he was duped out, this wouldn't have taken as long as it should have been. Obviously, Pilaf is very, very good for this. The guarantee, or not guarantee, but the high chance to critical additional supers is really nice to have. Metal Cooler here, if you can get his 18 key, it's really good for the damage output, which is why I'm always searching for it. We've used the Whis. Unfortunately, you know, the units can't tank this phase as well as I'd like them to be. There are some rotations where they can tank even the super attack and stuff, but this is not one of them, as for Metal Cooler being type disadvantage. But Super Strike Vegeta tanks just fine. I like this guy. Even though you don't have him linked up to the best abilities, he still gets like 5 million attack stat. I got a lot of critical on him, and he has the inbuilt additionals. So he can cook. He can cook. The main goal is trying to beat this phase in 2 to 3 turns. That is 3 turns the like maximum. 5.4. Unfortunately got the dodge, but luckily we grabbed 7 orbs, so we were able to get the additional chance. And we did at least get that critical. I think in this rotation, you kind of do want, like, the blue orbs. Just so you get, like, the triple, quadruple super potential. But in this case, I wasn't able to grab it. So STR was the next best. You don't want to really grab any other colored orbs. You don't really want the green orbs either. We're not in that situation where we need to, like, tank that well. Our health just dropped to the point where we do get the giant transformation as well. So we are probably going to skip all of this while we do that. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on. I'm back. I got a video that I did in Japan. Make sure to look out for that. So have the notification bell on. I will start editing that in some point. At some point. There's a lot to do. Hopefully I can get a lot of the stuff done before the hero stuff. So Giant Form is completed. We didn't do that much damage. It did about like 2 bars. And then we do have the active skill here, which I don't do because I didn't really need to. I'd rather do the active skill on the final phase. And we still had that Whis up from the last turn here. So with the Giant Form, pretty much getting rid of Omega's like super attack ability you know, it's pretty much free turn here. He did dodge the first super. Second super comes in. Third super. Very nice that he did get these supers. I do have the AGL World Tournament Cooler as well. Shares big bad bosses with Ma Jr. Obviously, another great AGL unit to have for some extra bit of damage. Because with big bad bosses and the support, 4.2. And I do have a lot of crit on him. He gets an additional, 2 additionals guaranteed. And I just really needed the 1 extra additional. And we ended up getting it, thankfully. I think the run would have been very interesting if we didn't get that. But now we're on to the last phase right here. We pop the Whis. Unfortunately, nobody in this rotation, not even Dr. Willow, without a Whis can tank. So we need to Whis here. There's a lot of good red orbs in the left side. So that will get us the extra damage. And it was 7 orbs in total, which is awesome. So big damage incoming, hopefully. 4.4 for Dr. Willow. We did get the critical. Even the additional super from Willow, which is great. Okay, Vegeta cooked today. 4.5 in the middle slot. I think it would have been better if I put him in the first slot, maybe. He does get the additional, just so you get legendary power with the LRs, but wasn't too sure about Vegeta's tanking capabilities because he's still taking, you know, just under 10,000 post-super. But it would have definitely made Pilaf a little bit stronger with these STR orbs grabbed. I mean, it would have done like, what, 2.5 maybe, depending on how high the extra attacks that he gets would have been. 75,000. And luckily he does do the countdown, or else we would have been pretty much dead, I'd guess. So we do use the active skill here. Obviously, it's the last turn. Remember, he does his super attack that does a lot of damage. Unless I put Ma Jr. at the end, nobody else can tank that. So we do use the active skill. And spoiler, I did try to refresh to get the crit, but I was unable to get any sort of crit from this active skill. Would have been very helpful. But still 5 million. I risk it here with Tech DKP in the first slot. If he doesn't activate his guard, we're taking a lot of damage. But because the first attack is nullified, and I think always the second attack is the one that does the countdown, it was safe. So post-super, Tech DKP is just fine with a Whis. Especially just with taking normals. Because I did definitely want the Dragon Ball links and the Big Bad Bosses link from Metal Cooler. Maybe I should have definitely went with the, if I could have, LM Metal Cooler first. But I don't think I had the key necessary to get his 18 keys. So this was the next best option. We get the super attack. This is where a lot of my runs failed. Like my junior would never triple super or even sometimes double super. So we would just never get enough damage in. But thankfully, you finally did the triple. And it was ended up with a crit. And we did get the W. So that is the run. It means I've completed all of the missions on the GT bosses side of the red zone. All free to play, of course. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on. I did get the ticket and I didn't pull anybody significant. So that was quite unfortunate. And as you can see, I completed the mission. This run was special because I did it in Japan as well, which is cool. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace.